Yeah, this was the shot that we were talking about. If he plays this and cannons the red, he's perfect on the one next to the black. And as Stephen said, if he overhits it, he's got the one behind the black, and he underhit it and finished awkward. One. 1,500 people enjoyed that pot. What a cracker that was. No easy safety shot. You can't hit a ball better than that.
Six. Seven.
There's the average shot time. Look at that, 17 and 18 seconds. That's pretty quick.
13.
And look at the average frame time. Just 12 minutes, 12 seconds. And this one is not going to last much longer, you would feel, the way the balls are situated.
20. 21.
Didn't matter what angle he finished on the black, with the two reds perfectly placed there.
Last red, Ronnie potted. Obviously, you switched to his left hand. I was once asked if I could have any talent from any other player, what would it be? And that would be it. To switch hands like that when you're a difficult shot. Amazing talent.
36.
Yeah, lots
37.
of the modern day players are pretty good with the opposite hand. Going back to my day, there's only a few players, Fred Davis, myself, not that many that switched hands. You've got Matthew Stevens, who can make century breaks with his opposite hand. But Ronnie's the king of them all.
44.
He looks just as good with either hand.
45.
And he looks to be taking complete control of this match. He's doing precious little wrong at the moment.
Yeah, the first long red he potted was
52.
deserved to win any frame. It was a phenomenal shot.
$53.
Here's the one Stephen was talking about. That's a beauty, that. Blue and one more red would be enough to leave Ding needing a snooker. Oh, it's gone wrong. This red doesn't pass the other red into the middle pocket. It's amazing. Shake of the head. It's incredible what can happen at times.
He's got slightly too much check on the white ball there off the cushion that's squared up the line.
Well, that was a frame winner if ever you've seen one. That wasn't an easy shot. That last red he potted.
62.
No, oohs and ahs, but he
Ronnie
won't
O'Sullivan,
bother
62.
too much about that. 44 the difference. Ding comes to the table, but a lot to do. Don't blame Ding for carrying on the way the balls are situated here. If he was able to get a snooker and could get a free ball out of it. But of course the balls are ideally placed for the other player to get snookers also. Too much side. I think he'll have a look at Ronnie.
Ronnie O'Sullivan
Ronnie said
and the frame.
fine Ding, so Ding concedes the frame, and Ronnie O'Sullivan looking very comfortable now. He extends his lead to 4 frames to 1.
And Ronnie looking increasingly comfortable out there now, and no wonder, because obviously an Achilles heel in the last few years has been the long potting, but that opening red certainly didn't display anything like that, did it?
I mean, this is just ridiculous to pot one of these. You're allowed 3 of these in your lifetime, Hazel. I mean, that's just absolutely crazy. OK, he's trying to play to screw back to the baulk area, but to knock that in as clean as a whistle was just a ridiculous pot. Deserves to win any frame.
You forget, actually, don't you, until you're watching him, how quickly and fluently he can play. Sometimes with all of his troubles, we've been discussing that, but when he is in the groove like this, it is a great pleasure to watch at times, isn't it?
Yes, and the most important thing is he always chooses the right positional shot, and very quickly as well. So the time taken between shots is very quick. The actual speed he plays the shot at for the moment he gets down is not particularly quicker than some of the other players, but he's got such a quick brain, and once he's amongst the balls, no time taken whatsoever to work out the correct positional shot all the time.
We were talking earlier about the record between these men, and Ding Junhui has struggled ever since losing in the final. He's lost, what, the last 4 matches against Ronnie, including that final. Most recently, the Premier League. It was the final, and Ronnie really 7-1 blew him away in that one just before Christmas. Now that's got to be playing on Ding's mind, surely.
Yeah, I'm going to hark back to the opening session here, though. I really do think he missed the boat. I mean, the first 2 frames, Ronnie wasn't settled. He missed a couple of balls. Black's off the spot. You never see him miss. And as I said, he wasn't match sharp. And Ding had a great opportunity there to stamp himself on the match and didn't do it. And now he's put himself in a position of being 4-1 behind, and Ronnie's warmed up now.
Very warmed up, yeah. Steve?
I certainly think that in a one-table setup, as big a venue as this, with such a crowd, that obviously Ronnie's got the evil eye on Ding still.
This 6th frame is a must-win frame for Ding Junhui, and that's a pretty good break-on shot from Ronnie O'Sullivan. That's where you're trying to get the cue ball as tight to the cushion as possible. There was no escape back up to the safety zone for Ding there.
Yeah, all 3 of Ronnie's break-off shots so far in this match, I think you could put a 10-piece piece. White's landed in almost the same place every single time. Such an important shot these days, the break-off shot. All these players are such good long putters.
Well, he's looking at the possibility of cutting this in. There is a path round the back of the black and reds, and he won't cannon the red. near the right cushion if he hits it correctly. Can he cut it in though? Not a bad effort. Don't think the shot's available for Ronnie. The red to the left corner. I'm not sure if he can miss. Maybe he can avoid the red to the left of the black. We'll soon find out. Well, he couldn't. That shows you how confident Ronnie O'Sullivan is. He tried to develop the black. He knew he couldn't miss the cannon onto them. And this is a tough black, though.
Ronnie O'Sullivan 1.
If that black was tight in the cushion, it would have made the shot a lot easier. The fact it was slightly off made it a really tough shot.
Yeah, Stephen said if the black's tight on the cushion, you hit the ball on the cushion at the same time, and it's got more chance of clinging to the cushion. When it's slightly off the cushion, it's a more difficult pot. You could do with getting on that red that's near the black spot, because it's awkward. If he was to pot the black, it would tie things up, but he can't do much about it at the moment. He's the wrong side of the blue to do that, unless he forces it all the way around the angles. Oh, the flick on the green looks as if it spoiled things. He hasn't dropped on anything by the looks of it.
6.
If he misses the green, he's got a chance there.
Engine W6.
All he had left was a safety.
Yeah, there was a slight bit of desperation playing for that red off that shot. There wasn't a red in the open he could have played for, but he took a bit of a chance playing for obviously the best shot in terms of results, getting that red away from the black spot, but there was other reds he could have played for there.
That's okay. That wasn't as risky as it looked. If he drops that red in, the black's over the other pocket, and he could have double kissed it and left it on, but there's more chance of it going safe. It's pretty good. You can see the reds, the left side of the pink there, but he'd have to hit it thin so that he didn't cannon into the black. Looking to see if the two just immediately behind the pink are a possible plant. Ooh. Now then, can he see enough of the red, the first red? I think he's covered the black though. It was a tough plant that. He wasn't absolutely sure, because you can see where he's played the cue ball, but couldn't have played it much better. And he can just about see the black, as you can see, and he can go into the reds here. Now the black's going to be tied up though. That's the only problem.
8.
Didn't quite get into the reds as he anticipated. It's still pretty awkward here. It's even more awkward
9.
now, but that last shot was difficult positional wise.
Ronnie O'Sullivan 9.